Nikon Z63. This camera packs full-frame magic and autofocus wizardry, but the price is so spicy you might drop your coffee and the dynamic range takes a tiny vacation in bright sunlight. Pick it up and you will look ready for the cover of Outdoor Photographer. Unless you are a true beginner, then those pro-level menus might bite you right in the aperture. For brave newbies with deep pockets, it's brilliant. But for the rest, you might feel like you borrowed Dad's Ferrari for a learner's test. 6 out of 10. Fujifilm XS20. It is as light and tiny as a squirrel on a diet, with battery life that could survive your weekend photo binge, and its grip is so comfy you will forget your hands exist. The image quality shines. The controls are playful and smart, but beware. No weather sealing means the great outdoors gets risky, and the autofocus can throw the odd tantrum unless you tweak its settings like a DJ at 2 a.m. 8 out of 10. Canon EOS R10. Tiny, speedy, and surprisingly clever, this camera nails focus on everything from toddlers to zooming dogs and can shoot super sharp bursts faster than your friend can blink. There is no in-body stabilization, so shaky hands might curse you indoors, and the cropped 4K video asks you to squint a bit. But for the price and ease of use, it's sheer joy for beginners. Unless you want pro features, this little dynamo is fun, fast, and forgiving. The entry-level winner right now. 9 out of 10. Fujifilm X100De. This retro beauty slaps you with 40 megapixels of pure street cred and a lens that never budges, making it perfect for beginners who hate choosing lenses. The controls are so tactile you might find yourself twiddling dials at dinner, but be warned. Battery life fizzles faster than your New Year's resolutions thanks to in-body stabilization. If you want to look cool while not worrying about lens swaps or power saving, this is your ticket. But don't expect pro versatility. 6 out of 10. Sony A6700. The Sony A6700 packs more features than your smartphone updates. Crazy fast autofocus, a tilt-flip touchscreen perfect for selfies, and image quality snazzy enough to fool your friends into thinking you're a natural. Slightly awkward controls might leave newbies accidentally switching modes mid-shot, but the battery lasts longer than most superhero movies and you get all the lens choices you could dream of. If you want a powerful starter that grows with you and doesn't eat batteries, it's basically the beginner's cheat code. 9 out of 10. Canon EOS R1. The Canon EOS R1 is like bringing a bazooka to a water gun fight. Flagship muscle designed for high-octane sports, not your first family vacation. Pristine build, lightning autofocus, and video specs that shout Hollywood, but the price and complexity might make beginners weep quietly in the corner. Unless you own a sports team or win the lottery, this camera is more overkill than wedding cake at a birthday party. 3 out of 10. Canon EOS R5 Mark II. If you are a beginner with a bank account that laughs in the face of budgets, the R5 Mark II throws you into the deep end with a dazzling 45 megapixel sensor and snappy 30 frames per second speed. It's basically the Ferrari parked outside the driving school. Sure, its autofocus will lock onto your cat's eye before you even think about taking the shot, but wrap your head around the pro-level buttons and settings, and you will either feel like a genius or a befuddled YouTube tutorial binge watcher. For most rookies, this powerhouse is just too much with a sticker price that will make your wallet do the Macarena, so let's call it a chef's knife handed to someone who only knows how to peel bananas. 4 out of 10. Canon EOS R6 Mark II. With the R6 Mark II, Canon serves up smooth beginner vibes in a full-frame package that feels so friendly, you could swear it was designed by your favorite barista. Its autofocus is ridiculously fast and sharp, even finding faces faster than your mom spots dirty laundry. The colors pop, the body shrugs off dust and splashes, and shooting 40 frames per second means you'll never miss your friend's totally staged candid moment. So you get pro results without flailing and menu confusion. Not perfect, with a few quirky limitations and pricier lenses, but if you're just starting your mirrorless adventures and want to look good doing it, this is the caffeine boost to your creativity. 9 out of 10. Panasonic Lumix G92. Panasonic's G92 jumps into the ring like a caffeinated squirrel, landing impressive bursts up to 60 frames per second and stabilization for shaky hands that just downed a triple espresso. The hybrid controls are as fun as an arcade. Autofocus finally keeps up, and video features are a filmmaker's candy store, but its micro 4/3 sensor will grumble in dim-lit TikTok caves compared to bigger boys. It will thrill wildlife or action chasers and tinkerers. Yet for beginners who crave easy wins, some may find the button salad and mini sensor a bit much for their first camera dinner. 6 out of 10. Nikon Z8. The Nikon Z8 comes at you with a 45.7 megapixel sensor, blazing fast autofocus, and enough video muscle to film your own wildlife documentary. But it might leave beginners missing a friendly mode dial as they fumble through menus like a lost tourist. It is lighter than its beefy big sibling, the Z9, and those colors? Chef's kiss. Makes your cat's fur look like a shampoo commercial, assuming you can figure out the buttons. If you are just starting out, this might feel like driving a race car before you have learned to parallel park, but it is a fantastic camera once you get over the learning curve. 6 out of 10. Leica Q3. If you want to channel your inner secret agent, the Leica Q3 is sleek, gorgeous, and built like it could survive a trip through the Sahara, paired with a fixed 28mm lens that grabs every detail like a hungry paparazzi. The image quality punches above its weight, and simplicity is the secret sauce. Once your bank account stops sobbing, you'll enjoy physical controls for everything from aperture to ISO, even if you are stuck with one lens forever. For beginners, it is like buying a sports car for your learner's permit. Jaw-dropping photos, but the price tag and lens limitation make it a niche pick. 5 out of 10. Sony A7RV. The Sony A7RV is basically a megapixel monster ready for the most pixel-obsessed beginner, showing off with a 61-megapixel sensor, AI-powered autofocus, and a screen that flips and twists to match your selfie angles. But prepare for a marathon menu workout, and a camera so packed with features, your head might spin before your photos do. It is fantastic for the pixel-hungry photographer, but for a rookie, the overwhelming options and dizzying price tag feel less welcome to photography, and more, why did my wallet just burst into flames? This one is best saved for the day you actually know what all those buttons do. 5 out of 10. Nikon Z9. Brace yourself. This big boy is meant for pros who want to smash out epic photos at 45 megapixels, but it's so chunky you could use it as a dumbbell at the gym. The autofocus tries its absolute best to keep up, though sometimes it's like herding cats when subjects start running wild. If you just want to learn and shoot for fun, your wallet and biceps will thank you for choosing something less beastly. 4 out of 10. Leica M11 Monochrome. This Leica only shoots black and white because it's too sophisticated for colors, like a French cafe refusing to serve ketchup. Every photo is hyper-detailed and sharp enough to reveal your existential dread, but unless you're an art snob who wears berets, manual focus, and the giant price will scare you straight. Gorgeous, tragic, and totally impractical for beginners. Skip unless you only dream in grayscale. 3 out of 10. Sony A7CR. Sony crammed 61 glorious megapixels into a camera body that's smaller than some burritos, while autofocus works like a caffeinated squirrel tracking nuts across a busy park. Easy to handle, takes brilliant photos, and does not weigh you down, even if the viewfinder is a tad petite. For beginners wanting maximum wow with minimum struggle, this compact powerhouse is your ticket to Insta-glory. 9 out of 10. Sony A7 IV. The Sony A7 IV is like the Swiss Army knife of cameras, flexing a superstar autofocus and a beefy 33-megapixel sensor that even your cat's whiskers will be in perfect focus. The body feels solid in your hand, but not like you need to do finger push-ups to hold it. And it's so versatile, it nearly makes you believe you could go pro if you ever find that lens cap. The price tag will make your wallet sigh, and heavy cropping in video mode keeps this from being completely perfect. But honestly, you could shoot just about anything with style and still have time for a cupcake selfie. 9 out of 10. Panasonic Lumix S5 II. Panasonic's Lumix S5 II is like a compact, friendly robot bartender. It'll hand you unlimited video recording and phase detection autofocus, with image stabilization so good you could moonwalk while taking photos. The menus and controls are endlessly tweakable, and its image quality makes you wonder if Panasonic sprinkled raw power directly onto the sensor, though the in-camera processing can look a bit vanilla, even if you shot a triple rainbow. If you love customization and shoot video as much as stills, this one's a no-brainer for beginners who want some room to grow. 8 out of 10. Sony A7C2. Hold on to your fanny pack. The Sony A7C2 packs pro-level punch in a lightweight, weather-sealed body and pops out glorious photos that scream, "I am not entry-level." It is super easy to handle and has excellent stabilization, perfect for shaky hands after too many double espressos, but don't expect much love for low light or backup. Only one card slot and no joystick for autofocus means you might get caught blinking at the wrong moment. Beginners will feel like photo magicians with this pocket dynamo, but if you want more, clone yourself and buy the A7 IV. 7 out of 10. Sony A93. This speed demon snaps wildlife and sports photos faster than your dog scarfs down treats, touting 120 shots a second and a beefy grip made for action. But low light leaves it a bit grainy, and the 24-megapixel sensor means pros wanting big, detailed prints may come away unimpressed. Unless your main goal is freezing chaos, beginners will find the tech overkill for casual snaps. 5 out of 10. Panasonic Lumix S1H. The Lumix S1H is basically Hollywood in your backpack, with glorious 6,000-pixel video and a cooling vent that says "Overheating, not on my watch." This beast's images and colors are sharp enough to impress directors, though lifting it for hours is a fitness challenge and focusing can slow down in the dark, so maybe stick to filming your cat. For most beginners, it's pure overkill but still smooth to use. 4 out of 10. Panasonic Lumix S5 IIX. The S5 IIX rolls out the red carpet for newcomers, handling low light like a champ, and delivering vibrant colors in both photos and videos, all without weighing down your bag or wallet. Autofocus is upgraded and mostly reliable, though it might sometimes get distracted at family reunions when it spots too many faces. For the budget-conscious beginner who wants pro features but not pro headaches, it's a shining pick. 9 out of 10. Canon EOS R8. If you want a camera that's lighter than your grandma's purse and snaps up sharp, punchy photos without confusing you into tears, the Canon EOS R8 is your full-frame wingman. Autofocus is so good it can track your hyperactive cat, but the battery life and lack of built-in stabilization mean you'll be cursing when the action never stops and you get jittery video. At this price, you get pro-level images in a beginner-friendly vibe, but just don't expect it to do the robot for you. 7 out of 10. Canon EOS R3. The Canon EOS R3 is basically your ticket to pro sports events. If your idea of a beginner camera is one that crushes action at 30 frames per second and spies your subject just by looking at it, it's built like a tank, focuses faster than a caffeinated squirrel, and has more fancy features than you'll ever need. But it costs enough to make you reconsider your life choices, unless you're moonlighting as a paparazzi. Calling this a beginner camera is like calling a Ferrari a starter car. Stick to the classics unless you have serious career plans. 3 out of 10. Nikon Zf. The Nikon Zf serves up vintage style with modern swagger, rocking top-notch autofocus and tasty colors that make your photos look straight out of a magazine, even if you're just snapping your breakfast. It's jam-packed with clever features, handles like a dream, and even lets you chill with 8 stops of stabilization so your handshake doesn't ruin grandma's portrait. For beginners ready to go full frame, the Zf is a classic with a secret wild side. They nailed it. 9 out of 10. Sony A7 II. If you are a beginner with a stack of cash and the wild ambition to outshoot NASA, the Sony A7 II will make you laugh with its blistering autofocus and bonkers 50 megapixel photos that look so crisp, they may as well come with a side of fries. But good luck. Understanding all the settings, the menus are more confusing than quantum physics, and this camera does everything except your laundry. Honestly, unless your starter kit involves a private island and your day job is professional everything photographer, this is massive overkill for newbies. 3 out of 10. Sony A7S III. Are you thinking of recording a zombie apocalypse in moonlight or filming house cats in the dark? The A7S III's insane low light and video chops will thrill you, and its viewfinder is so sharp it could shave you in the morning. But for photos, that little 12 megapixel sensor is like diet soda for a thirsty beginner. Tasty for filmmakers, lonely for newbie photographers craving detail. If your first day is all about movies, snap it up. Otherwise, maybe just borrow one for Halloween. 5 out of 10. Sony A7 II. The Sony A7 II is that plucky underdog with full-frame magic and in-body stabilization at a price so low, it feels like you are getting away with something. It is simple, solid, and sharp enough for any new shooter, but do not expect top-tier autofocus or fancy burst speeds, and the screen only tilts, so selfie lovers beware. For stills on a starter budget, this one punches above its weight and will not fry your brain with menus. A friendly camera for first-timers. 7 out of 10. Pentax K1. Trying to bring the Pentax K1 to a beginner mirrorless camera showdown is like bringing a grand piano to a beach party. Impressive, but you'll be left wondering why you showed up wearing hiking boots instead of flip-flops. This heavyweight champion is a full-frame DSLR, not even mirrorless, and good luck finding anybody under the age of 50 who can lift it for more than 5 minutes without a bicep cramp. Unless you have dreams of vintage charm and zero interest in modern features or lightweight design, save your back and your wallet. There are way better beginner-friendly mirrorless picks out there. 2 out of 10.